Hey everybody, Sean Holsinger here from HolsingersFlyShop.com. Bringing you a tie-in video today, and today we're going to tie a nymph pattern. This is a Scud imitation or a check nymph, and it's really cool. New material we got in. This is Pearl Braidback, I should say. The color is Ice Pearl, and we have it in a couple different colors. It comes from the Czech Republic. Really cool stuff, and makes an easy back for a check nymph or a Scud type pattern. And it's durable, so that's why I like it. You know, like if you're using Yansamon, the check nymph skin or thin skin, it can get brittle if it's in the sunlight too long. It'll get brittle and crack on you. This isn't gonna crack. It's flat braided material, so it's really cool. There's some other flat braids out there. This is just the one that we're carrying in the shop right now. So I do coat it at the end. You'll see, just to give it a little extra protection, but. Anyway, enough about talking, and here it is in the vise and the material list to tie it. Okay, here you see the Pearlback Scud in the vise here. Pretty cool looking fly. Got a nice bit of flash to it there. Let's get into tying it. For a hook, we're going to start out with a 315. I'm going to tie this in a size 12. I would tie it anywhere from like a 14, 16 up to a 10. And then we're going to put some lead on it. I'm going to use some 2.0 lead wire here and just make about 10 or 12 wraps around here. And then we're just going to break it off and break the tag end off. And that's going to give me a little weight on the fly. Now I'm going to use some 140 Denier light olive. You could really use any darker color on here. And I'm just going to make sure I get tied in both ends of this to lock it in place. And then I'm going to go back over it a couple times just to smooth it out and not build up a whole lot. A little bit. You can see it added a little bit of profile to it, but not a huge amount. I want to keep it thin. And then I'm going to come back here to the bend of the hook. There's my scissors. Trim that off. Now I'm going to stick a piece of gold wire on here, and this is going to be my rib. And this is Brassie sized ultra wire. And just going to wrap that on there. And now for the flashback part. This is Pearl Braidback. This is a new product. We just started carrying it at the shop, so thought I'd get it in a video, show you some of the uses for it. This one's pretty cool. I like this. And I'm just going to cut off a section about 1 inch long, and I'm going to lay it out over the back. And I want, you can see here, I'm going to let the tag end fly out over the bend there. So this is going to be the little feelers or the little legs or whatever at the back of the fly in the end. So I'm just going to tie that down and then pull it back and get my thread in front of it like that. Now for the body, we're going to use some dubbing. I'm going to use some Scud and Shrimp Gray, and just going to dub a nice thin noodle on here. I want enough on here that I can brush it out at the end to make legs, but not so much that I build up a big huge body. And that's the magic thing here that you have to figure out. So there you can see I got it nice, pretty nice there. Didn't build up too much, but added a little bit. And I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to put like a little, make this like a pregnant one. And just add a little color in the middle. I'm going to use some brownstone just to give it a little bit of contrast. You could do a pink if you wanted, an orange. I'm just going to give it just something to give it a little bit of contrast here in the middle. And then I'm going to finish up with the rest of my original dubbing material. And I'm going to wrap this right up to the eye. Okay, and I want to taper down to that eye. So I'm going to pull off the extra, come back in, just wrap it down tight there, and then get a couple wraps right behind the eye. Now we're going to pull our pearl back up over the top, and I'm going to keep it on the center and tie it off right there behind the eye. Make about 4 or 5 wraps, and then we're just going to take our Brassie wire, and I'm going to rib this, and this is just going to help protect everything, and give it a little bit more color. And we're just going to keep nice even wraps the whole way up, and then we'll tie it off at the eye, and then I'm just going to helicopter the wire off. And now I'm going to whip finish. Okay. Now I'm going to have the little antennae or whatever they are here at the front too. So just going to make sure I got my eye open there. And just cut them off, and then you can take your finger and your scissors or whatever there and break them open so you see it has the little legs there. Now, I could leave it like this if I wanted to, but I'm going to just build up a nice little back here. I'm going to use some Solarez medium viscosity, and it's going to build up just a little hump on the back and protect everything. Don't want to use too much, just enough to seal everything and cover it and make a nice shell back. So there we go. We're going to hit that with our light. And we're all done. That's all that's to this simple little Scud check nymph style pattern. And oh, don't forget to brush it out. Take your brush, dig in between them wires there, and there's your legs on your fly. So there you go. It's all that's to it. Alright guys, I hope you liked that pattern. It was a really easy one to tie. Tied it pretty quickly, and you can hammer these out. And our area, there's a lot of Scud in some of our local streams, so you know, I use check nymph and Scud patterns a lot. Tie it a little smaller, a little bigger if you want. If you need a big heavy nymph to get you down, this is a good pattern to throw some heavy lead on and get you down there. So have fun tying it, guys. Thanks for watching. I just reached 10,000 subscribers on my channel this week, which is awesome. I thank everybody for that. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't, please do. And like my videos. You know, it really helps if you like the videos. It bumps them up on the list a little bit. And I'm going to be having a drawing here of some sort. I haven't figured out what we're going to give away, but just as a thank you for my 10,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a giveaway here soon. So be watching for that. I'll put it on Instagram and Facebook. Probably going to run it through Instagram, but I'll post it out there everywhere and on here too to let you know. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it, like I said. And until next week when I bring you another tying video, I'm Sean Holsinger.